On the 19th of October 1864, Confederate soldiers robbed 3 banks in the St. Albans Raid in the northernmost land action of the American Civil War. Welcome to History Pod. The group of around 21 Confederate raiders, led by Lieutenant Bennett H. planned to rob banks in St. Albans, seize supplies, and force the Union Army to divert forces from the south. Having crossed into Vermont from Canada, where they'd been gathering, the raiders entered the town of St. Albans posing as regular visitors and guests at local hotels. At 3 p.m. on October the 19th, which had been chosen because they felt Wednesday would be the dullest day of the week, Young and his men launched their attack. They divided into small groups and simultaneously stormed the St. Albans Bank, the Franklin County Bank, and the First National Bank of St. Albans. They stole a combined total of $208,000, a significant sum at the time, although their attempt to set parts of the town on fire was largely unsuccessful due to resistance from locals led by Captain George Conger of the 1st Vermont Infantry Regiment. The Confederates were able to escape into Canada, but not before shooting and killing civilian Eleanor Morrison. Across the border, the raiders hoped to avoid prosecution due to the neutrality of the British-controlled territory. However, they were soon captured by Canadian authorities who faced pressure from both the US and Britain regarding the raiders' fate. Although the money stolen from the banks was largely recovered, the Canadian courts ultimately ruled that the men had acted under military orders. They were consequently released without trial, but this decision exacerbated tensions between the United States and Canada for the remainder of the war.